Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So we want to start on the daily chart. This is now also available for channel members. Channel members get access to all our TradingView live charts. The daily chart is new. I wanted to, take out all the subwave structures and provide a nice and clean looking chart with target levels and relevant support levels. This will be updated regularly and is very helpful to manage the transition from the daily chart into the, let's say, 4-hour chart, which we are watching quite frequently. But if you have no idea where we are on the daily time frame, then it's extremely difficult. Now, on the daily time frame, this is the movement that you can see of the June lows last year. So we had a wave 4 low here, and it is at least at the moment expected that we are already on our way in a larger fifth wave to the upside to basically new all-time highs. But it's not going to be easy, okay? So the most bullish interpretation we've got on this chart is actually the interpretation that this here was a wave 1, this was a wave 2, the low in November. So it's basically one step ahead of Bitcoin because BTC made a new low back in November 22. Then another 1-2 setup and another 1-2 setup. Okay, it could be, and it doesn't really change much because the support area is already put onto the chart like that to give it more space, that all of this here is a wave 1 and all of this is a wave 2. So it's either 3 1-2 setups in a row or 2 1-2 setups. Both possible, both likely. And as long as we're holding 1240 and don't break below $1,200, don't get a sustained break below that level, we can still expect a third wave rally. Okay. Short term, we're using the short-term chart to understand where we stand and if we've already bottomed, because in this support area, the bottoming process should take place. Here on this chart, it shows 1515 to 1240 as key support range on the daily time frame. But certainly it has come down deep enough. It doesn't need to come down any lower. Seems to respect a little more the fib levels maybe of the linear charts. But overall, that is very, very minor, this difference on the daily time frame. I'll play around with the fibs a little bit, but the main support is really down there at 1240 on the daily time frame. If that level breaks, and the floor starts to crack, then we have to look towards or look forward to is maybe the wrong term, but we have to expect new bear market lows, okay, basically below $1,000. It would then come down probably to round about 650, which is one of the major support levels on our weekly chart. No, it's actually 620, which is here the 50% retracement on the weekly chart. Is then going to be the next key support. But it shows you we're still tracking bullish scenarios. Basically, what we want to look at is this price action here, because in this wave 2, price could have bottomed already. I simply don't have enough evidence yet to confirm that, okay? It's an alternative. In an alternative scenario, the wave 2 already bottomed, but I would then need to see a break higher to really confirm that, and I need to see the right structure. What kind of resistance level that is that needs to be overcome to confirm the trend reversal and the third wave rally. We're going to take a look at that now. You know about that resistance level because we've been talking about that many, many times now. I prefer here at the moment still the continuation to the downside. ETH hasn't given us any indication that a lasting low has been established. Now it could be, and therefore we're tracking the white wave count on this time frame, which is the bullish wave count. But I need to see a break above $1,700 for that, and I need to see a move up in 5 waves. Could take us into the $850 region, this white wave count, before it will test this bullish wave count in a correction, basically a 1-2 setup. This ABC structure down will be the correction and will provide the support. But until I see those 5 waves up and those 3 waves down, I cannot trust the white wave count, okay? And as long as the price stays below $1,700, I remain focused on the yellow wave count, which will suggest direct continuation down, okay? Obviously, a lot of volatility expected today due to the Fed interest rate decision. There will be a decision. Not sure if there will be an increase, probably not. projections are currently that at least this month there will be no interest rate increase. But I'm watching, obviously, the chart. I'm watching the relevant levels. Above $1,700 will first of all put us a little bit into no man's land. The probabilities will be unclear because the yellow wave count will become less likely. The white wave count will become more likely. But until the white wave count has filled in 5 waves and pulled back in 3 waves, I can't confirm a low. And we also don't have a valid setup. Now, on the smaller time frame I shared with you yesterday, we had a perfect textbook bearish setup here. The price has even come down lower since then. So it's currently playing out, but I don't trust it at this stage. Yeah, I don't trust it. Bitcoin has really maxed out resistance. I expect quite a volatile move very shortly. And hopefully the Fed will at least bring us out of this range so we can carry on. At the moment, the prices are just consolidating in resistance. So it's very, very simple, actually, to say that above resistance, we will look at higher. Below resistance, we will expect this yellow, the wave count, or the breakdown in the yellow wave count. Yeah? If this is really the case that a wave 2 has topped here on the 18th of September, then this would be now a third wave breakdown already in the making. Potential wave 1 down, potential wave 2 up. The third wave target here to the downside would be the 1.618 extension. By the way, 1610, 1611 is micro support, but a target for the third wave to the downside is the 1.618 extension, 1593. So this third wave here in yellow should actually get to 1593, then a 4 and a 5. But that's really just a micro count. Don't treat this as too predictive. This is just where it ideally would land. But yeah, I mean, you could even say that this B wave is still unfolding as a triangle. There are different options, but certainly what you can see, the trend line broke to the downside. It does not show the same strength as Bitcoin at the moment, so it's very interesting. Very interesting day today. So I think at the moment we can't say what happens if the Fed does this or that. That's just it just doesn't work. Okay, the crystal ball predictions don't work. So what we can do, however, be aware of the different scenarios, have a plan ready, know where it should be going if we are below resistance, know where it should be going if we get above resistance, and then just wait until the chart has settled again if we can identify any clear structures after the Fed interest rate decision. I will run a live stream today. You will find a link on the channel. So in preparation of the Fed interest rate increase. Not increase, decision. Okay, that's my update about ETH. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. As a channel member, you get access to our weekly member live streams. You get access to Discord and Telegram chat rooms and educational content. And as a gold member, you get access to additional market updates. So check it out. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.